I had not been speaking with my father. There was a couple periods of time where I didn't speak with most of my family, but my father was really the main one. And I found out he had gotten sick. So I went ahead and swallowed my ego, or whatever you want to call it, and I reached out to him. And this was a major turning point in my life. When he answered the phone and I spoke with him, I did not recognize the man on the other side. And he talked about God, and he talked about being saved, and he talked about being an upstanding member in his church. There was one point where I called him when I was drunk, and I needed a father to talk to. And I told him, if you mention God one more time, I'm hanging up this phone and I'll never talk to you again. But he always prayed with me. He was one of the few people that when I got on my binges, they would answer the phone. I decided to move to Charlottesville, Virginia, where he lived, and so I could take him to his appointments at the VA hospital and be there for him. Before I moved there, I would go there to visit, and I'd stay all day. Didn't want to leave because the power of God was there. You could feel it, the Holy Spirit. He talked and lived. No cussing. I mean, the ultimate example of a Christian man. And I was like, wow, it was almost like another drug. When I left there, I was floating 6 feet off the ground, and the whole ride home, I'd turn on he gave me a couple CDs of the old gospel music, and I'd put that in, and I'd ride home, and I'm like, and I didn't drink.